Hey Instylers, how are you? As you guys can see, I had a baby. For those of you who are not familiar with me, my name is Bea and this is Bea.instyle. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are a subscriber, you know I heart you. Listen, I'm breastfeeding. Y'all know y'all know. Just add the other side. So today's video is going to be a little bit different because I am going to be discussing my labor and delivery along with my experience as a first-time pandemic mom. Although this is my fourth child, this is the first time I've had to experience anything like this because, of course, when I had my children, pandemic who? COVID who? So here we are. Nonetheless, it was an experience. I just want to make mommies to be aware of things they can look out for, etc. So moving right into the video, as we already know, I finally had my bundle of joy, my sunshine 7 Zolem, like the number 7. So this video is going to be very short. It's just discussing his name and why I chose his name. My mother's name is Nieves. And when you remove the I from her name, it is 7 backwards. So I am my mother's only daughter. I am her only child who will be giving her grandchildren, as my brother decided not to have any children. Of course, she's always wanted a granddaughter, but like, who is she to choose? Or anyone else. So I decided to name him after her. And Zolem, I created the name by taking a letter from the baby's maternal, paternal grandmothers, my 3 children, myself, so my fiance. I took a letter from all of our names and created Zolem. The name is very special to me as I, like I said before, created it. My fiance and my mom, they didn't like it, but you know what? When I decide on something, it is what it is. So I was not budging on that. I feel like when people are unfamiliar with something, they tend to not like it or agree with it. If someone is familiar with something, for example, the name Andrew, they would have been more comfortable with, most likely, because it's a more common name. But when it's something that they've never heard and it sounds like very out of the norm, people tend not to like things like that. Nonetheless, that's what I named my child because that's what it was going to be. And everyone seems to like it now. And even if they didn't, who cares? So that is one of the reasons I named my son 7. Number 2, he is the 7th member of our family. So my family is made up of my fiance, myself, our 3 children, and his firstborn. So that makes baby 7, number 7. So he is the 7th member of our family. He was born on July 16th. He was supposed to be born on July 26th. Surprisingly, he was born on his paternal grandfather's birthday, which I was not aware of. He was born on month 7, which is July, date 16. And if you believe in numerology, 6 + 1 = 7. And to me, it's just like something within the universe. This was what this child was supposed to be. This was what his name was supposed to be. This is what was supposed to happen as we were done having children. Number 3. You know what? I'm not going to number it because I always lose track of my numbers. So I'm just going to speak of just things that happen along the way that kind of baffled us. It's like, what are the chances that we name our child 7 and all of these 7s are just like floating in the universe around him? Anywho, his paternal grandfather would have been 52. Again, if you believe in numerology, 5 plus 2 equals, there's another coincidence. The doctor, while I was delivering my son, made me do sets of 2 pushes. So I had to push twice, 4 times. 2, 2, 2, and on the 4th one, I pushed once and he was out, which equals 7. So 7 was entered this world on the 7th push. 7 was born, 7 pounds, 7 ounces. Like, I mean, like, what are the chances of that? It's just like, it just blows my mind. I headed to the hospital at around, nonetheless, 7 p.m.
No, it was not 7 on the dot. More like 7:30, 7:40.
I swear I can't make it up. I cannot make it up because, like, and I just feel like there's a blessing in the number 7. So if you have any other definitions for the number 7, of course, I'm not going to go into religion and all of that. But if you have any other reasons why the number 7 is so special, please make sure to comment down below. I don't know people personally who have named their child 7, but I know there is a singer whose name is 7. She spells her name Sevyn. I'm not sure if that is her government name or if that's just her performer name. And of course, if the baby would have been a boy or a girl, regardless her name still would have been 7, because that is something that we decided many, many years ago. But if we were to ever have a 4th child, boy or girl, that is what we were going to name the child. Of course, I do prefer the traditional spelling of his name, Sevyn. It's so funny because today I scheduled his first doctor's appointment. And the doctor, he's like, okay, so what's the baby's name? And I'm like, 7. And he's like, okay, so what's the baby's name? And I'm like, 7. And he's like, oh, you mean like Sebastian? I'm like, no, like the number 7. And if I could have just named him the number 7 on the birth certificate, it just would have been 7, and that's it. You know, something else. So I arrived to the hospital at 7 centimeters. At 7 centimeters, I just could not take it anymore. I was like, you know what? I'm out of here before I pop this baby out right here. His original due date was July 26th, so he was born 7 days early. If you do not like it, it's okay. I just wanted to share that because I just think so many special things happened around that, you know. I feel very happy with the name selection. I mean, it was the name from the beginning. The middle name, I believe I decided, it took me a little while because I kept playing around with different letters, etc. And before I knew if it was a boy or a girl, I kept switching between that and another name. But once I knew it was a boy, I decided on that. I was conflicted if to spell his name Zolem with a Z. Also, Zol, S-O-L in Spanish, I'm Spanish, is sun, right? So sun is energy. So X-O-L is sol. So I just feel like there's so much good energy around this child, and he is blessed from the moment that he entered my womb, and we are very blessed to have him in our lives, and we are very excited to watch him grow and develop into a big, 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 big bundle of joy and energy and happiness and success, and he's gonna be everything so special to everyone. Right, my love? Right, my lovey? I love you. Say bye. Say peace. If you enjoyed this video, please stay tuned. I am going to be doing a part 2 and a part 3, and that is going to be discussing my experience at the hospital and my labor and delivery. Ooh, ooh. See you on the next one. I know what's the matter. I'm a cow. I'm a cow. I'm not a mom. I'm just a cow.